What's good, guys? Welcome to the Roll Up episode
Ew.
5. We're talking about Raquel and
Raquel and
Roxanne
Roxanne.
Perez.
Um, I was. Anybody can ask Max. I was kind of reluctant to kind of make a video about this because, like, I don't know. I don't like talking about injuries. To me, it's weird. Um. But I think with the development on Raw tonight, it kind of broadens the scope of where you can kind of go with this conversation. Um, we saw this kind of commotion in the Judgment Day of you have Liv and Raquel, and all of a sudden, Dom is getting another woman, and he's bringing in or it was really more Finn more than anything, but people kept tying her to Dom. I don't know why I said Dom, but more Finn than anything. But Liv is hurt. Roxanne shows back up to the clubhouse now that Liv is gone, and you can kind of see Raquel is kind of still on edge, but then when we have the interaction between Raquel and Rhea is on the verge of putting Raquel through a table, and out comes Roxanne to help, who she gets bodied into the corner, but that allows Raquel to grab Rhea, put her through the table,
With
and
a
as Roxanne is
Tahana Bomb!
sure, and as Raquel is walking by, she stops, looks at Roxanne, and helps her up out of the corner, and kind of like pulls her in and embraces. So I think we kind of have our new girl in the Judgment Day. And that brings me to my next point that I kind of just thought of on the fly. Liv is out, but if Roxanne is part of the Judgment Day, can they use the Freebird rule?
I think they're doing exactly what they did with Naomi and Jade.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
mean oh yeah. So but they could do that, or just like the Freebird rule where, like, hey, Roxanne's part of the Judgment Day. Like,
Yeah.
I know Liv and Raquel are the champions, but you did it with the New Day. Like, obviously only two of them were when it was the three of them, like they used to do it all the time. Obviously only the two of them, I forget who it was at the time, which two of them, but it's like any two of them could defend at any point in
Yeah.
time. It didn't have to be the two champions.
Well,
to,
for a
to
while it was
rock.
Biggie and Kofi because Xavier tore his Achilles or some shit. I don't remember, but...
Yeah, something like that. But so could Roxanne step in and be the next women's tag team champion with Raquel?
And then...
Or does Raquel have to relinquish them, and they host a tournament of some sort? Because they kind of hinted at Adam Pearce talking to Nick about it, but we didn't really get any further development. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of options that we can kind of, I guess, go with. But there was, again, like I said, I was kind of reluctant to talk about it because, again, just talking about an injury to me is weird. But with the development of a story, I felt like we could kind of bring it up.
Yeah, for sure. So
yeah,
we think they're going to keep the titles? Do you think they're going to keep the titles?
I don't know. I because like,
because I think the match was going to be Rhea and Nikki, unfortunately, versus Liv and Raquel for the tag titles. And now we're probably going to get Roxanne and Liv's spot.
So that's what I'm saying is, do we get more of just like the Freebird, or
I think so.
What happened with Jade and Bianca when Jade was hurt?
I think so.
I think we've already seen it, so there's a precedent.
Yeah.
Of it to, like, for them to be like, they did it, so they can do it. Or, but they also kind of hinted, Raquel kind of hinted that they haven't made up their minds. Like, they could have to relinquish them at the same time. So
yeah.
There's kind of that, like, it wasn't, to me, it's not the same because Naomi stepped right in. Whereas this time we don't have an answer.
Well, Raquel didn't like Roxanne to begin with. But now she's embracing her. So now she probably wants to give it a try. Just
Maybe.
so she can hold them until Liv gets back and then kick Roxanne to the curb.
I don't think so.
You think Roxanne is taking Liv's spot?
I don't know. I, I I don't know the direction past Liv coming back because that's at least 3 months out. I haven't thought that far yet.
Well, I think they're gonna do exactly what they did with Rhea and Liv. I think Dom's gonna cheat on Liv with Roxanne. Liv is gonna come back, and then do the same angle again because it worked last time.
I I I don't know. I hope not because I don't want this to be repetitive.
I
It's
think
gonna get
that's where
boring.
we're going.
Who knows? Who knows?
But Dom is injured too, apparently,
Yeah, all of a sudden he's randomly injured.
which he
Don't know how that
was
happened.
walking just fine. So,
And he didn't have like a brace or a sling or anything on, so don't know how he's hurt. They
dude's
didn't disclose anything. They didn't say anything. They just said
dude's
the
ducking
paperwork's
AJ.
official.
Dude's
I mean, you can't
scared of
really duck
AJ,
him
bro.
because even when he comes back, the match is still AJ's. Can't really duck him.
Yeah.
What's he just never gonna come back? What's he just gonna wait for AJ to retire?
Yeah, probably. Hold the IC title until AJ retires.
Yeah, just sit there and for a year and a half wait for
And
AJ to
let the
retire.
fucking title rot. Just like every other title in the company right now.
I think the U.S. title match will be good at Night of Champions.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was
I think that'll
hoping
be a
that
good
would
one.
be on SummerSlam, but oh well.
But anyway, yeah, I think there's some interesting development going on between Raquel and Roxanne now. So I think we could see.
And then Liv
I
called out Io before she got injured.
well, I
So is
mean,
Roxanne
yeah,
just
'cause
gonna slide in and take that shit? You think
I don't know,
Roxanne just
maybe
slides in and takes that title match?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know where they're going with this, but I am enjoying
Yeah,
it.
I think with I mean, hate to be that guy, but like I think with Liv hurt, that kind of you've got to do something. But I think like it allows you to like do something the same way.
Especially because Roxanne was already kind of trying to get into the Judgment Day.
Yeah,
She
like,
could
and that's
just
the thing too.
take
It's like
Liv's
it's not
spot.
like you're just you randomly have another girl showing
Yeah.
up. Like this was already in development. Like
Yep.
now with Liv not around, like you kind of have another angle.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It could be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. But I thought Raquel kind of embracing Roxanne, and I feel like that was like okay, like let her in.
Yep. I
Um,
agree. I
but who
agree.
knows?
I hope they do something good though, because Roxanne deserves the world. She is
Yeah,
amazing
she's
in
like
the ring.
stupid talent. She's like stupid talented.
She deserves everything they hand to her because
Obviously, like I don't
she's
watch
really
NXT or
good.
anything, but from what I've seen from her work on the main roster, like she's been really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Um, and Raquel also coming back. She hasn't really done much. I'm hoping she gets a decent push soon.
I feel like this storyline will allow her to kind of develop a little more.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing is I hate like even and Finn mentioned it was like how she's the enforcer, and I don't really like
Womp
that.
womp womp womp
Like
womp womp.
like
I'm sorry.
let her develop her character. Like she doesn't just need to be the big girl that's gonna defend little Liv every time Liv gets herself into trouble.
Yeah. Or the
Like
Judgment Day.
let that's what I'm saying. It's like someone gets in trouble, she's the big one. It's like
Yeah.
let her do something of her own, like on her own accord.
Yep.
But
I
I
agree.
don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm interested to see where this goes now with Roxanne. Kind of, I guess I'm gonna assume officially being in
Mm-hmm.
because
I would
obviously the
assume
guys
so.
were fine with it. I think it was just Raquel,
Yeah, because she was
and
just
I guess
staying loyal to Liv.
Yeah, and we'll cross that Liv bridge when we get there.
Yep. I hope it's
But
a good
no,
payoff. That's all I'm asking for. A good payoff with
yeah.
Liv when she comes back.
To me,
But
out of everything that happened on Raw, I thought that was that was to me the biggest takeaway.
I agree. I just wanted to rant about shit, Cody.
It's okay. Okay.
All right.
But
Thank
yeah,
you
so
guys so
see you
much
later.
for watching. We'll see you guys
Absolutely.
in
Thank you guys so
episode
much.
6. Actually, we'll see you guys in the actual Roadie Wrestling recap on Friday. We're recording
Friday. Yeah.
Thursday. See
Yep.
you guys then. Peace.
Unless we, yeah. Okay. See you.